Good morning. Friday, April 22nd. And we decided to vlog this morning because usually on Friday morning we don't. We're usually out of things to talk about. But as you guys know, we had a basketball game last night. And everybody on my team, their hand is still on fire. We, as you guys know, we don't win very often. So this is the tournament. And we're one of the lower seeds. So obviously we're playing one of the better teams. And we just couldn't miss. We shot somewhere between the 70 to 80% from three-point range. We get to play another week. We'll go again next Thursday. So that's exciting. Today's agenda, the usual, work, mess around with those Excel spreadsheets. And then we're going to go over to our friend's house for the Cavs game. But yeah, that's what's on the docket for tonight. Box of yo-yos are in the mail, but they've been in the mail for the last few days. I think that they got shipped UPS instead of USPS, and that is I don't know, it's not terrible, it just takes a while longer, like triple the time as a priority. So I'll give you guys an update next week on those, but at least you know they are coming. Yo guys, we are on our way to our buddy's house for the Cavs game. And I wanted to ask, not really ask, I'm kind of brainstorming, maybe one of you guys will have a really good idea for this. So I'm still working on the Showdown Saturday idea. And so I need two things. I need to get animation worked out for the opening and an animation for the outro. And the other thing is I need to figure out a good process for the voting system to get a winner. Last time I had the winner, they would continue on until they lost. So you win week one, you're gonna go week two against a new opponent. I think I'm gonna keep that idea going, but previously I would tally votes from Facebook, YouTube, and the forums. I'm not gonna do all of that this time. I'm either gonna have it just voting on the YouTube comments. I think that's the way I'm leaning. But I'm also considering a Twitter poll, just because that's kind of easy. You can leave the poll open for 24 hours, but the only issue is I don't use Twitter that much, so I don't know how active the community is on Twitter and if that would be a good solution for the voting process. So it's a toss-up between those two, or if I just do a poll on Facebook or Reddit. But then that kind of excludes one or the other groups, and I don't want to do that. So poll on Twitter is pretty easy. I don't know if everybody has a Twitter, or I just go with the YouTube comments, because you should have a YouTube account that you're watching the Showdown Saturday on, hopefully. But yeah, it is a lot easier to just click a vote on a poll. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that. That's where we're at with that. I just wanted to give you guys that update. What's up, guys? Saturday morning. You guys probably can't hear me. We just got done with the run. My hip has been hurting pretty good lately, so I always hear an ice bath is a good idea. And we are about to get into the bathtub full of ice. Right now it's finishing filling up. It's not full ice, it was just the ice that I had in my freezer, but there's still pieces of ice, so it still has to be cold. And I just want to film my reaction getting in, and we'll see how it goes. Here we go. It's still filling up a little bit, but it's got enough in there that it's going to be enough. That's just the feet. I don't know if I can do it. Alright guys, we've been in here for about 4 minutes, so I did some research on this ice bath technique and learned some things that I should do or not do. It says don't go too cold. Colder is not always better. I have no idea what temperature this is though. I don't know. It says like 50 to 54 is good, so we'll just assume it's in that range. Once you get down in, it's not terrible. Your legs will kind of shake. Mine are right now. And you just kind of have to control your breathing. But not too bad now that I'm like 4.5 minutes in. Then the other thing is it says do not take a warm shower afterwards, which was my plan. So learned something today, and so did you.
Joke, this is for real. In this room, this is the truth too, she'll tell you. My heart surgeon's here, my wife is here, and my pastor is here. The last time, this has happened before, the last time I was in the hospital, one of them was getting me ready for a 6-hour heart surgery. One of them was standing on my chest, reading me my last rites, telling me I should embellish death. And I don't know where the preacher was.
Good afternoon, guys. Now Sunday. I filmed a couple clips that you guys will see from Saturday. I'm just going to explain those since I didn't film about them during that time. Yesterday, Stephanie had a Lularoo party or whatever at our house. So that's why you saw me setting up the Xbox over at Kyle's house. Oh, nice. That guy's got JDM badges. But, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so I went over to Kyle's house. You saw the Halo playing. It's always more fun to play with two people in the same room. And, of course, I had the Final Boss t-shirt on. I always play better when I wear that. And then you guys saw, well, we went to that charity event for dinner. And I showed part of the auctioning, or people had donated stuff and they were auctioning it off for one of Stephanie's patients, I think. She's going to tell me a little bit about what the charity was for that we were at last night that I showed you the auctioning off of one of the goods.
He is actually a patient at the Cleveland Clinic because we don't do bone marrow transplants. But a young guy, don't put me on camera. Young guy, he's in his 30s, has had a bone marrow transplant for leukemia and needs a second bone marrow transplant to hopefully keep him in remission. So it was a big event to help raise money for him and his family. He's got 3 kids and obviously can't work.
So that's what we were doing last night. Now we are headed over to Stephanie's parents to adjust their deck. It started sagging, so we're going to put some new posts in, I think, today to help level it out and firm up the foundation for it. Alright, let's show you what we're working with. It's been raised up like 5 inches. Got the cement holes for the new boards. Alright guys, so I did not show you the end result of the deck leveling, but we did a pretty good job, I think. It's definitely way better than it was. The underneath the deck wasn't going to show you much. I should have got a shot of the top of the deck where you could see how much it was slanted, and then showed you after we adjusted it. But
sorry,
it wasn't so bad. Nice job, camera girl. But we're heading over to our friends now for game 4 of the first round, divisional round, I think it is, of the Eastern Conference NBA. But so the Cavs win tonight, they'll sweep. So it'll be a full sweep of Detroit. Tribe swept Detroit this weekend. Hopefully the Cavs are finishing off the full sweep today.
J.R. Smith, piece of concentration. Master of catch and shoot.
What's up, guys? We left the game at halftime because the game is too late and I'm gonna fall asleep. So I'm watching it on the iPad, and that's gonna do it for today. This has been another day in the life of G2J.